want to say, if it weren't for my mother, may she rest in peace, her sacrifices, if it weren't for my dad, Papa, donde estés, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. You guys wouldn't be supporting me. So thank you.
Tracy Cortez!
I'm gonna be champ one day. I just gotta keep working and working and working. I'm just a dude doing my best, man. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Man, my style is so good everywhere, grappling, top, bottom, standing, it's amazing. That was a big dub for me, so I'm ready to win that belt. Sean O'Malley, Marab, I want the winner.
Cory Sandhagen!
Welcome to UFC Unfiltered.
Please tell me that's on video. I've never been happier.
I'm made for a fucking podcast. We're dangerous. Listen to me, we're at it.
What a card we have this weekend, Matt. I am really looking forward to this as it gets closer and closer. This Conor Max rematch. And of course, Cory and Bautista is a rematch from 7 years ago. Cory won that in the first. And Benoit Saint Denis, Paddy Pimblett is the co-main. What do you think of that?
I think it's an amazing card. What do I think of that fight in particular?
That co-main, yeah.
You know, I like them both. You know, Saint Denis, he the way he took out Rufy was beautiful. Just he just implemented his grappling.
Yeah.
He is not going to be able to do that to Paddy, to out grapple him. I don't think so. I think Paddy's grappling is phenomenal. And Paddy's big for the weight class too. But Saint Denis is not a little guy either. He's like a special forces free. Oh, he's got 4 straight wins.
Yeah, I'm looking at him
all by stoppage. No, he's a beast. He is a beast. That's not an easy fight by any means. That's a rough fight. I see Paddy pulling it out though. I do.
I think so too. And Paddy's coming off a loss, so it'll be interesting to see how he rebounds from that.
Yeah. It's funny because he's got a lot of nice victories there, Paddy. But
yeah,
one of the fights he gets the most respect for is the fight he lost with Justin Gaethje, especially after what Justin Gaethje has done after that. You know, with what he just done with Ilya. You know, so Jimmy, I am excited that you're wearing white again. You're not a little porky anymore.
Oh, when I wear white, yeah. But you can't see much of me because of the way my camera is. It's just my seat is too long.
I don't see a lot of you because there's not a lot of you to see. That's not the guy that was in the UFC Rivals video saying the Cinderella story never works, so it doesn't work.
Did you see the I put up a picture of because this week was the 1-year anniversary of the Black Sabbath's final show in London. And or in Birmingham, and Jim Florentine and I were there, so we took a bunch of pictures in front of the Sabbath mural, and there was a picture of me I put in my Instagram stories, but I was standing in front of the Sabbath mural. Ooh,
you like? Oh, that's your thing.
I mean, I love those guys, but I mean, I was so fat, and it was a year ago this week, and if you look at my Instagram stories, you will see a little piggy.
You could
standing in front of
How long ago was that?
Do you have your phone? Yeah.
Wait. Oh, Jimmy. That was a year ago?
That was a year ago, almost to the day.
You listen, you wouldn't wear a white shirt in that picture.
No, I would wear a white tent cover.
I don't remember you getting that.
Well, I mean that's a little deceptive, that shirt, because the way I'm standing, the shirt is hanging a bit. So it looks like I'm a little fatter than I am there, but I am fat there. And you can see my little fat sweatpants and my little fat legs.
You look like when Conor was doing the commercial and he had like a fake belly on and then he took it off. He's like, I'm really in shape. It looked like you were faking that, but you were really a little chubby.
No, I was not faking it. No, I was just a pig and stopped the bad eating. But anyway, I just, sometimes you look back at yourself, you're like, wow.
Hey, man, there's a lot of episodes of Dana White looking for a fight where you know, I was a chubba. Chubba. At our height, you can't.
Dude, you can't fuck around. You can't fuck
man.
around.
It's not like a big guy that looks a little husky. We get like little meatballs.
Yeah, I get right into being a slob. So but anyway, Patty St. Denis is a great fight. This whole card is good. Terrence McKinney against King Green is a great opening fight to the card. Kavanaugh against Brandon Royval. There's some really fun fights.
Now, Cory Sandhagen, he's going to be excited because, that division's a little shaken up since Merab lost to Peter Yan.
Yeah, but what is it like? Because Cory has lost to Petr Yan and he's also lost to Merab. Both good fights by decision. They're the two top guys. But how does he get the rematch with one of those guys in, especially Yan, who's going to fight probably O'Malley first, is my guess. Because I think the UFC is going to want to. That's just my strategic guess why the UFC would do it. My guess is that they would want to get that fight in because it's harder to find interest in a rematch with Merab and O'Malley unless O'Malley's the champ and Merab is coming for the belt.
Hey. The last time Mario Bautista got finished, I believe, was when he fought Cory Sandhagen. Am I right with that? Am I right to say that?
Let me see.
No, I'm wrong.
He fought. I know he lost to Nurmagomedov.
No, because he got knocked out by
Trevin Jones. Yeah,
my bad.
Yeah, Sandhagen was
all right.
First
he only
round
got stopped twice, and Cory's one of them. So.
Yeah, and they're in different places in the division. That was in 2019. So Cory's number 4, Mario's number 8. I don't know if Cory will remember where they were at that point, but I'm kind of curious as to what position. Is there a way to look that up, Jake? What position were those guys in 2019 when that first fight occurred? And since that fight, Jesus Christ, Bautista has looked really good. How many is he? Since that fight, let me see, 1, 2.
It was a short notice debut fight for Bautista. Interesting.
He's 11-2 since that fight. So,
yeah, but that's a short notice fight for Bautista to get in the UFC. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Right. How short do we know? I mean, was it 5 weeks
6.
short notice or?
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Matt.
I think I'm shrinking also.
Oh,
1 week's notice. Oh man.
So you got to cram a lot of jiu-jitsu into the week.
Well, that's tough, man. Having Cory Sandhagen on fucking a week's notice, you got to fight that Achilles moving mother effer.
Yeah.
He should have played Achilles in the new Odyssey. All right.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the Odyssey is?
No.
Christopher Nolan's new movie coming out, The Odyssey. No. You know that. How do you come? Are you in a little cave?
Matt, you
somewhere?
know me. I don't know.
The Odyssey is the book by Homer or whoever. I don't know. But it's the
sure. Yeah, I do actually.
Do you?
Yes.
And Christopher Nolan's making a movie.
Oh, I didn't
know. And they were
that.
saying that Elliot Page was going to be, but he's not. You're going to be the Achilles.
Oh,
you're done way off. You're not even.
No, I'm looking at Terrence McKinney's record.
Okay, that's more important than the Odyssey.
No. But I'm not, as we're talking, because I know that King Green fight I'm looking forward to. Terrence McKinney has been in the third round once. And that was in 2018. He's had a couple of second round. Let me see. He went to the second round against Sean Woodson, which he lost a knee in that fight. And then Nazim is the last guy to take him into the second, and that was in 23. He's only been in the second round 1, 2, 3 times, and then in the third round once. He's been out of the fucking first round 4 times.
Listen, he don't get paid by the minute. He likes to get in there and take care of business.
He is 18-8. Man, how does he? How does he have 8 losses? 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Oh, I see. But how has he been in? 18 is 26 fights, and 22 of them have finished in the first round. That's a staggering statistic. That's really amazing.
That's something else. Yeah, you don't get up to go for a drink when he's fighting there.
No, and Green, everybody knows, Matt, is such an experienced and smart guy in the cage. Like he can also. He can stand there and fucking bang and finish it in the first round. But Green knows how to drag you into later rounds. Then again, McKinney's a veteran too at this point. But I'm dying to see.
They're going to be throwing some leather.
Oh, Matt, how do you think that fight goes? What is Green's last fight?
Yes,
Green
is coming off 3 straight wins.
Yeah,
he's not slowing down, man. But I'll tell you that fight is going to be fireworks.
What a good fight that is.
How's he gonna? He likes to get it out of there early, but King Green's not an easy guy to find. I know the hands are down, but that's part of his thing.
It's part of his charm. Shtick. Yeah, it's what he does. And he also, by the way, look, Green has no objections to a fucking fast fight, and he went to a tough spot there where he had lost like 4 or 5 out of 9, and there was a no contest. But whatever, he's maybe changed something because these last 3, he's looked amazing. Don't sneeze.
I was doing Kalatai inside grip, push in, little snap down, front headlock control, and then different chokes and finishes from there. That was my morning class this morning.
Oh, I think you were saying King Green was going to do that.
Oh, no. I was just having my ADHD kick in, and I went back into my lesson this morning, but now I'm here. And, Jimmy, you got to live it. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yes, I was learning a choke. I saw a Henzo video of a choke where he reaches into the collar from this side, and there's a yank down, and then the arm just kind of it looks really awful. And so Fabio showed me, and it's extraordinarily unpleasant and fast. I'm sure you know it. Yeah, he's the guy who trains me. Fabio Coelho is great, but I don't know the name of the choke. It's like a loop choke, but it's not.
Ooh,
yeah,
something's kind of like a loop choke.
But it's not. It's not quite a loop choke. No. He explained the difference, but I forget. You know me, Matt.
Well, dude.
But it was very, very unpleasant.
Well, listen. They don't tap. They take a nap. You understand, Jimmy?
I tap.
But
it's more than just napping. You're standing when this happens, and you know you're going to go to sleep, but it just fucking hurts.
You practiced it all?
He showed it to me because I saw it on a video. I'll like these Henzo videos and I'll ask, hey, what is this? And he showed me.
Hey man, all I know is a year ago you were training for over a year. So I don't know how you got chubby in that picture from a year ago.
I was a fat fuck because I wasn't eating right. You can't outrun bad food. It doesn't matter how much jujitsu you do or how much Muay Thai. If you're eating pretzels and carbs all the time and bad food and not doing cardio in between, you're going to get fat. You can't outrun it.
Yeah, I can't run, so I'm not going to outrun anything. But a bad stomach helps. Yeah,
I guess so. Right?
I guess it helps me. And I'm happy to see Tracy Cortez back. I feel like we haven't. When's the last time she fought? When was that? That was
Erin Blanchfield.
She lost to Erin.
Second round, was back, I think.
Hold on. That was back in November. She's been gone since November. She's been gone since November.
7-8 months. Yeah, maybe there was a little injury, or maybe she had something fall through.
Send a kiss to my mother. It's a song.
Or was she?
She's ready to go.
Oh, she's ready to go. We can ask her why there was a little, but that's not a crazy layoff. That's not that's not necessarily an injury layoff.
Let's catch up with Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
Excellent.
Yeah, Tracy. Those look like, I know it's not true now, but they look like hangover glasses. Those glasses look like,
LASIK.
Look like post-fight after a rough fight or a rough night.
God.
Okay.
I just,
They're just stylish.
Keep them on. Keep them on. The future's so bright. You got to wear those things.
We were speculating if there was a reson for the layoff or is it just, was there any injuries or anything?
No, nothing. I've been healthy. I've been really good. I've just, I parted ways with my gym, and it took me a while to find a new home gym. And when I did find a home gym, it turned out to be out of the country. So I moved my life outside.
Oh, that is
outside
exciting.
of the US. So yeah, I've been that was the why I was off.
That's always a big decision. Now, was it because of leading up to the last fight, or what made you make this decision?
No, I think I started my career at my home where I was training at Fight Ready. And there just comes a time where you want to evolve, you want to grow, and you've learned everything from that one spot,
Yeah.
And I think, especially as athletes, it's key and it's very crucial. I mean, I'm sure you can understand where we have to grow in different places and learn, and um, yeah. So that's really what it was.
With that decision, do you start just scouting out new schools? Do you start asking your friends, like, hey, where do you think I would fit in? Or what do you think would be good for me? What was the next step?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm very to myself. I'm very private. I don't really talk to a lot of people I'm like a solo person. I don't really socialize with a lot of people in the UFC. I kind of just went to gyms on my own, and I went to Mexico City, and I always wanted to just connect to my roots,
Oh, so we're in Mexico.
How's that been for your cardio training at that altitude?
Oh man, it took me so long. It took me so long to acclimate to that altitude. It was crazy. Oh,
but I guess anywhere you go now, you feel like is just like a little bit easier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just I like to grow. I like to evolve. I like to put myself in an uncomfortable situation. I'm very comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So being in something that's completely out of my environment was, I think, not just career-wise, the best decisions I ever made. It was on a personal level. I've been the happiest I've ever been.
How does that work now? Because you uproot everything and then you move there. Do you have any family there, or
Not in Mexico City? No,
Are you married, kids, or anything, or you just went by yourself?
just went by my.
Oh, okay.
No.
That makes it a little easier if you want to just uproot.
No kids.
But I mean, it makes it easier to uproot if it's just you, and you don't have to put kids in a new school system, and there's a lot of things you don't have to think about. If it's just you can just kind of up and go when you find a good place.
100%, and that's really what it is. Where it's just me. I have no obligations to anybody to know.
Yeah.
To nothing. As I could, and that's really just what I did. I up and left.
And how's the gym now? How's the training? I mean,
it's
great. What you expected?
It's hard for me to make friends because I'm very to myself and I don't go out. I'm a homebody. Like I don't think people expect that from me. And I know I come off like super like on interviews and this is who I am, but it's hard for me to go out of my way and meet new people. So I've been kind of just riding solo out there. I've been obviously I have my teammates, but I've been training. I've been just focused, training, staying disciplined.
That's really interesting. You and I are very different. Like I get stuck in a pattern and I like to be in a familiar place. So I admire that quality in people who can just kind of up and go and like you said, make yourself uncomfortable. And that has to be really good because for a fighter, no matter how good the gym is, things become pattern, they become routine. And if you 100%. Need to shake that up, the ability to make yourself uncomfortable is probably something that will really help you as opposed to staying stuck and hoping it gets better at the old gym.
100%. And personally, I think I was there a little bit too long. There was many years where, I want to say for maybe 3 to 4 years, I was thinking like, I need to get out of here. I feel like I'm getting stuck in the rut. Like I don't feel like I was learning anymore. And this is something that I talked to my coaches and they agreed as well, where I just feel like I outgrew the gym. But with that being said, I'm also very still close to Santino. That I'm getting him out of retirement, and he will be cornering me this fight.
Oh, nice. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I thought he walked away.
he did.
But you brought him back in.
You know, I did.
That's good, though. That's good. We love him.
I did, yeah.
Were there any moments when you left where you were like regretting it or like afraid of this new experience? Were you ever like, fuck, things were kind of comfortable there? Or when you looked, you just didn't look back?
Absolutely. I mean, of moving out of the country, especially being a woman on my own, like
Right.
of course it's scary. Like, just because I throw myself out there doesn't mean like I'm not afraid. I'm thinking of everything. I'm afraid of, I moved without even having a place to stay. You know, I was going from Airbnb to Airbnb. I was, no cars still. Yeah, it was very difficult, but I know who I want to become as a person. I know who I want to be, not just as a professional athlete, how I want to grow, but as a woman, who I am as an individual. And I'm not going to stop myself from evolving. So if me putting myself in an uncomfortable situation as something as moving out of the country solo, I mean, it was I mean, it still is difficult. You know, I came back here to Vegas and I was like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Target, and just silly little things that I enjoy here, you know. But I'm very it's very peaceful. I'm very at peace living in Mexico City.
I just wanted to ask if you moved around a lot when you were a kid.
No, we lived at one place my entire life, a house.
Wow. That's I'm telling you, it's incredibly brave to do what you're doing.
Thank
you know, like you said, even more so for a girl. I mean, I think that's, a new country. It's got to be exciting, though. It sounds exciting.
It was a lot more difficult than exciting.
Yeah.
Really?
It was a lot more difficult than exciting. It was, I mean, the challenges that came up, I was struggling. And more on like emotional. It was hard.
Yeah,
But I knew I had to
course.
get past. I knew it was just a phase, you know. Just like everything else.
Was there an adjustment with food or water or any of these things that we take for granted? Your system has to adjust to a new filtration system. In Mexico,
Yeah.
was there any like a kind of grace period of a couple of weeks where you had to just drink the water, go through it, and let your body get used to it?
My body responded just fine. I think the food out there is actually a lot, personally, in my opinion, better than here. The food quality is so good. I mean, obviously, you have to be careful with like the taco stands and the places outside. Like, you definitely have to be careful with those. But as far as like restaurants or like grocery shopping or like going to like, I don't go to like a local I go to like a mercado where everything's just more organic. And it's just, the food quality is just so much more better. I love it.
Yeah.
Now, you could have ended up in Vegas at one of these super gyms or at American Top Team. There's so many places that could have been even probably an easier move.
100%. I considered it.
So what made Mexico City be the place? What, this specific gym that you went there? Or, I mean,
I always try to represent my culture.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm extremely blessed and fortunate, and I understand that being born here in the US, the land of the free, it's a privilege, and I don't think a lot of people see it that way. And I'm fully aware that it's a privilege, it's a blessing, and I've had the opportunities that I've had. And I don't want to come off as ungrateful, but under my household, being first generation here in the United States, under my household, my parents really instilled in us like, hey, we at the end of the day are Mexicans. Like, we have Mexican blood flowing through our veins. I have my dual citizenship. And my household, I first learned to read and write and speak with Spanish, and then it was English in school. And then there was a period where I went to go live in Guanajuato, where my parents are from. And then I came back to the States when I was like 11. But I always speak of how proud I am to have my Mexican roots. And I always wanted to connect closer to my culture, where I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about it. You know, I'm not a person with many words. I don't express myself correctly or the best, I would say. So I do a lot with actions, you know, and that's really what I did, where I wanted to show my community, the Latin America, the Mexicans, my la raza, like, hey, I'm not just talking about it, like I'm actually about it. And I want to be able to represent my culture, not just Mexicans, but like Chicanos, what I am, which is I'm not from there and I'm not from here, but somewhere in the mix, I'm I'm me, I'm Chicana, it's who I am, you know? And I just really want to represent in in a positive way, in a very respectful way, in a very humble way, in a way of like, I don't want to come off as arrogant. I don't want to, I don't know. It's just, I'm very fortunate that I could be me and people accept it, you know? I don't have to, there's so many athletes that put on this persona and talk shit online or are disrespectful or do things, in my opinion, that I'm very fortunate I don't have to do. I just show up as me, and I'm 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 loved.
Well, Tracy, you really are, and this is a great fight. Wang Cong, she's a really good opponent. You know, you're I think number 8, sorry, and she's number 10. It's a great fight, and you're a very unique person. Just interviewing you, you're a fun person to talk to. You got your own way of seeing things, and it's just nice. You're different than a lot of fighters, so. Have a great fight. You are very liked by UFC fans. So have a great fight. You're exciting, and I hope you do really well.
Thank you guys so much.
Keep being you, Tracy. We like you so much. We love watching you fight, and we applaud you. It's very, very brave what you did. I had no clue that you moved there, and it's exciting. You only got one life, and you're living it to the fullest.
I'm trying.
Good for you, Tracy.
We'll talk to you after. Thank you very much, and have a great fight. And congrats on the move. I hope it works out.
Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
Thanks,
okay,
Tracy.
take care. Hey, buddy. And speaking of somebody else who has amazing cardio from training at a psychotic altitude, how you doing, man? We were just talking to Tracy Cortez, who moved to Mexico City. Have you fought in Mexico?
No, but I think the elevation is about the same.
It is about this. Why did I think Mexico was a lot higher? Maybe I'm just wrong.
Might be a little bit higher. No, I
thought it was like 9,000 feet. Am I nuts?
Yeah, 9,000 is kind of nuts.
Maybe I'm okay.
Yeah. Cory, I think you would have been a good choice for Achilles in the new Odyssey movie.
Why?
That would have been a good choice. I know there's a lot of uproar over who's playing who. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
All right, Jimmy doesn't know.
I didn't either, Cory. I had no idea.
Christopher Nolan is coming out with the Odyssey, the epic movie, and there's rumors who's playing Achilles. You know who Achilles is, right? You fight like Achilles.
I know Achilles, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's leading nowhere, this whole thing, but I'm just trying to say that you remind me of Achilles.
All right. Nice. Thank you.
All right. 1,000 episodes in, I'm working on my interviewing skills. We're coming up on 1,000 interviews. Cory, man. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Matt and I mentioned before, actually, you guys have fought before, but it was in 2019. It was your first round win. Where were you? You're number 4, now he's number 8. Do you remember where you guys were roughly in the rankings at that point?
Yes. Mario, I was Mario's debut, and then I had
your third fight, I think.
I fought a Sun Sao, so I was maybe in like the top 10 or so because I had just beat John Lineker. Or no, that was a replacement for John Lineker. Yeah, so actually I don't think I was even in the rankings.
That was your third fight, I believe, in the UFC.
Yep, third one, yep.
And he took that fight on a week's notice to let him, But he's been on a tear also. He's only lost to pretty much the best. He has how many losses does he have? Only a few, right?
He's got 2.
2, and one of them's to Cory.
Yeah.
So, like I said, he only loses to the best, Cory.
Yeah, he got knocked out by a stoned guy. And then that one got taken off of the thing as like a no contest or whatever because the dude tested positive for being for weed. But he did get knocked out in the UFC for that one too. But
was that Trevin Jones?
That sounds right.
Okay, because it's still listed as a loss. We have a 10-2 record. I'm sorry, 16-2. And obviously to yourself and Umar, he lost, but there's 3 listed, but maybe they didn't change that.
Yeah, but I mean, he definitely has been on a tear. He's been doing good, and it's been fun to watch him do well too. After you beat someone, it's always nice to watch them do well. So yeah.
Hey, I don't want to bring up any old shit, but hell, well, why not? I would have liked to have seen you versus Sugar on the White House card. I know it's past. I know it's over. You got this fight coming up. But why do you think they don't make that fight ever? Why haven't you guys danced yet?
Yeah. Ever is the key word there. Yeah, I don't really know, man. Couldn't tell you. I've been asking for it for a long time, so I don't know.
I think who wouldn't want to see that, Jimmy?
Sugar.
Sugar. Maybe fucking Tim Welch doesn't want to see that.
Yeah, and I think some guys are just smart with who if you can avoid certain guys, you do. And if I could avoid Cory, I would. Like that's not a knock on Sean at all. I think he's great, but I think that you're a really difficult fight for a lot of people, man. And I think people deal with you when they have to, and if they can avoid it, they do.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't really give a ton of thought into it. I kind of just get asked about it a lot or whatever. But yeah, I don't really know why Sean doesn't want to fight. But I know that Mario's kind of the opposite of Sean. Like he kind of asks for fights and stuff. So I respect and am a fan of guys like that more than I am the guys that want to kind of like, get layups all the way up until, they're just shooting layups. I like the guys that kind of want to do, like fight the toughest guys, like the Umar. I think Umar's good about that. Merab's good about that.
Yeah.
Mario's good about that. Jan's good about that. Pretty much everyone's good about that except for Sean.
Except for Sugar. Things a little, it's exciting now with the whole Petey Jan versus Merab fight, which was an amazing fight. But it does mix it up a little bit now. You were in there with both of them.
Yep.
Now, but being in there and spending that time with them, do you look back and be like, now, if I get a second shot with either one of those mofos, I got something in the, what have you taken from that?
Definitely a lot. I think that there's just some technical things and like strategic things I could have done differently about Merab. Jan was kind of a long time ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of, obviously I remember some things, but that fight was going really well for me up until I got knocked down in the 3rd round. And then, but yeah, I mean, I just kind of get better, man. I know that that's kind of like a boring thing to say because I'm just a dude that likes fighting and getting better. And, I just like that shit. So that's like what I do. And, there's things obviously that, I could have done better in those fights and next time I'll just do them. So.
And obviously, you want a shot. You want to fight for the title. That's what everybody wants. Is a path back in. When you look at the landscape, do you want O'Malley to somehow get the belt? Do you think you have a better shot at getting a fight with him than a fight with Jan or Merab?
I want to say from a fan's perspective, absolutely. But from like a O'Malley's perspective, because the champ kind of a little bit gets a lot of say in who they want to fight, So, I mean, if he's been saying no to me for years, and I do believe him that I don't think he's been offered me, but there's also like we kind of get to ask for who we want to fight too. And so I don't really think he's asking to fight me. I think he'll only do it if he really has to. It's kind of my thing on him. And that's whether he's or not. And I mean, that it would be way bigger if it was for the belt. But like I said, I kind of think, like he fought Cheeto in his first defense. Like he's definitely not going to choose the tougher guys to defend against. He fought Merab because Merab was on an absolute tear and he had to fight Merab.
Well, there are guys like Marab, and you look at a guy like even Leon Edwards in the welterweight division. Certain guys, eventually they fight so well for so long, nobody, you can't say no anymore. Like they've made themselves, because neither one of those guys are big shit talkers. Like Marab has gotten really great on social media, but before that he was kind of a quiet, respectful guy. He wasn't going to say anything nasty. So guys like that just have to grind and keep beating the shit out of people until eventually they get the shot. It's harder for those guys, I think, because they're less vocal. So I think guys who are less vocal have a little bit of a harder time getting a shot faster.
You're telling me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you're a respectful
but you've
guy.
been doing better with that as far as you've been doing your funny skits. Are you still doing those? Are you still messing around with some of the social media or not as much?
No, I opened up a gym in Colorado. Yeah, me and my wrestling coach, Carrington Banks, we opened up a gym called Tiger Beetle Martial Arts. So I'm kind of doing a lot of stuff there.
Oh, where's that?
Yeah. Centennial is kind of like a little bit south of Denver, maybe like 20 minutes south of Denver or so.
And that's your academy? That's your school?
Yep. It's me and Carrington Banks's gym. We have like a good little team there already. We got a bunch of, members that could probably be pretty good. And then I don't know, everyone there seems really happy every time that we go in there, and I'm really happy and they're really happy every time we go in. So it's been a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, that we opened in February.
Wow.
So it's been
good.
A few months.
Now,
is it only professionals? Oh, sorry, Matt.
Jimmy, same question, Jimmy.
You're asking only professionals? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it only for pros or is it for everybody?
It's for everyone. It's just your traditional martial arts gym. We teach jiu-jitsu, striking, MMA practices. We have like an amateur fight team, and then we have our professional fight team. So we got that all going on, and it's really good. It's like it's way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Now, was this something you wanted to always planned on doing? Is having a school, or not even, or it just came about?
Yeah, I was kind of just waiting for the right. I mean, I don't have the time to do it, but me and Carrington Banks, like I said, my wrestling coach, he's kind of just taken on a lot of the responsibilities that I wouldn't be able to just with the fight career and stuff. So once we kind of came to the agreement that he would take on a lot of those responsibilities, it was kind of like a no-brainer. And I love coaching, man. I haven't coached in a long time. It's fun. It's like, I don't know. I have a lot of my why now is for a lot of the fighters that I coach. It's like I just want them to be inspired and I want them to do well in their fights. And so as long as, I feel like I can navigate that path before them, I can kind of carve it out a little easier for them.
And this is something for you even after fighting. Like this is something for you just to stay in the, the game and as a martial artist to have this as a business. I mean, look, shit, it's my post-fight career. This is what I do. Yeah. I do this and I do my school, and it's a great. When people walk away and they have nothing set up at all, that's when it's trouble. That's when it's like I'm so used to getting my adrenaline up every couple of months, and now I'm just sitting here on a golf course or something. You have to have something set up. Is there any other? Go ahead.
No, absolutely. I mean, whenever I get hurt or I got to take a week off for whatever reason, my wheels just spin. I'm just like, if this was life for the rest of.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah. I wouldn't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
Does coaching.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
I'm sorry, but when you're still fighting and you do coach, does it help you because you're kind of going over fundamentals and all these things with someone else? Does it help you in your own fighting at all? Like, just not that you need to know this stuff because you already know it, but is there an advantage to it? Constantly telling somebody else something and looking for things, does it help you when you're fighting at all?
I think it helps put pressure on me to do the things that I'm telling them.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. And then, from like I like coaching just because it's fun to try to make someone good. And then it's also fun just to be like a really big part of their lives and have that responsibility like that. That's pretty fun for me. So, that's kind of the reason that I coach.
Yeah, man. And you make your academy, your school, like your happy place, and people go there to escape. They get there after their job or they're getting out of their house and they're just happy to be there. It's just it's a great work environment. You know what I mean?
You have a few gyms in Long Island, right? How many?
I just have one now. I had two before the pandemic, but I'll tell you, Cory, since the pandemic took that school, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't need to. I have one big one, and everybody goes there. I got my whole family there, and it's for me, it's better to downgrade. Yeah. So it worked out good.
Okay.
And then when there's Longos, I mean, I got my affiliations. I go over there, and we're pretty much, we've been together forever. So
nice.
But yeah, I got my one school. It's my post-fight shit.
Yeah. We're about to grow our one right now. I think that we'll probably outgrow it in about a year or so. So we got to start thinking, Yeah.
Another location or a second gym? Like a larger location for one, or would you open a second?
It's, I don't really know, honestly. It kind of depends on the logistics of like, could we even find someone to open up the second one? Because one on its own, it would depend on a lot of things. But in my head, I'd rather have like a smaller, tight knit community than kind of just one big super gym where people come in, no one knows their name, people act how they want to act, and then they leave. I'd rather it be like a place where people have a community.
That's it, man. I got a big school, but I treat it like a mom and pop. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not a Gold's Gym with arm locks or nothing. It's a martial arts school.
Yeah.
Is there a pressure as a business? As a guy running a business, is it what you thought it would be? Like with the pressure of the bullshit you have to deal with running a business that you didn't have to deal with just when you're fighting?
No, I'd rather run my own team. That's like kind of been the best part is I get to kind of make my own rules, and I don't have to really, outside the members, I don't have to really consider anything other than what I think is going to be best for everyone else, So that's actually really fun.
You love it.
Like actually running the business, like I said, like Banks does a lot of that stuff. So I would feel like a little silly being like, yeah, it's really easy, like that stuff. And but he crushes with it. He's like one of the most responsible guys that I've ever met. So he's like a really, really good business partner.
Oh, that's great, man. And what else? You've been any new movies, series, books? I can tell you're a book reader. What have you been doing? Anything new?
Not really a lot, dude. I feel like my wife's pregnant.
Congratulations.
Come on now. That's great. This is your first child?
Yeah, first son. Yeah.
Wow, that's exciting, man.
Yeah.
How old are you now, Cory?
I'm 34.
Hey, dude, wow. It's exactly when I had my first kid.
Nice.
That's wild, man. That's great.
Yeah, we kind of want like I think that we want probably 3 or 4 kids. So I was telling my wife, I was like, we're not gonna be having kids when we're 40, so you might have to battle in these things out here in the next few years. But yeah, so I got that going on, so that's pretty cool.
That's great. It's exciting, man.
Yeah,
really exciting.
Yeah.
How long until she has a baby?
November.
Okay. Oh, you got a little while. Okay.
Yep.
And that's a good idea. Like we did it 2 years apart. 3 kids, bing, bing, bing. That way they're all getting out of diapers around the same time type of thing. You know what I mean? You don't want to, some people spread it out, but you don't want to go through all that again.
I wanted twins, but that's hard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But my wife was like, I don't know about that for the first time.
The first time. Yeah, right?
It's gigantic, man. It's crazy how big women get when they're having kids. It's fucking weird to look at.
Yeah, I wouldn't let her hear you say that. Don't tell us that, but don't tell her that. Wow, you got fat.
Wow, honey, you're huge.
Weird. It's like the weirdest shit ever. I'm like, God, how are you still walking around, man? She's not that big, but some pregnant ladies I see, I'm just like, wow, she's going to be that size? That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's when they can't lose it that they get like really miserable. Like, every woman gets big, but if they can lose it, they're okay with it. But some of them have a hard time, and that's, then they just, that's who they are from that point forward.
Yeah.
Yo, man, with my first child, my wife was going into labor. I pull on the Southern State Parkway, traffic, man. I was freaking out. I see a cop off to the side. I go up to him. I go, my wife's having a baby. He's like, take the HOV lane. And he takes off. I go, what the? No police escort? I saw movies. What? The guy just took off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Made it there, but
she's a preschool teacher too. What was interesting for me to learn is that, dude, maternity leave, they make you pretty much work all the way up until you have the baby, and then you get your time off. They don't really give you, because I was asking her, I was like, so you get like a month off or a couple of weeks off before the baby? And she's like, Nope. It's until that thing is born. She'll work so.
And the husband legally has to get it now. I think the husband, you're legal. Not UFC is a very different job, but I mean the husband legally, like if you're in an office job, they have to give you your days. I think as many as the woman gets. There's a good amount you have to get.
Yeah, nice. All right, that's cool. It doesn't really help me at all.
Not at all. No,
UFC, like I'm having a kid. I can't fight this month. You guys owe me some money. I don't think that would fly with them.
I don't think that would work either. I guess in UFC, you guys are independent contractors, right? Is that how it's considered? Like in comedy, you're an independent contractor, so you're kind of your own thing. I guess that's how it is with fighters.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Well, look, man, this is what a great card you're on too, buddy. This
great
is such
card,
an exciting
man.
card. And you guys are the featured bout before Benoit and Patty in the co-main. And I'm sure you've seen the other cards on the other fights on the card. It's just amazing. And a Conor fight's great because you know there's going to be a lot of eyes on it. Mm-hmm. So how long has it been since you had a 3-round fight, by the way?
Probably since I fought, I think, Frankie Edgar.
How long? Let me see when was that?
Maybe it was during COVID, so it was a long time ago.
Is your approach a little bit different? I mean, because you know that like, all right, it's hard to give away around now, and you might have to pace things out a little different. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, not really. I try to win all of the rounds regardless, but I think 3-round fights are good and bad for me. I like 5-round fights just because it's a little easier to like make adjustments in them. The 3-round fights, you don't have like a ton of time to adjust and learn the guy that much, but I think that my best rounds are usually like my early ones. So, I feel good about it, but there's like pros and cons to both. I don't really think about the pace. I know that Mario is going to bring a big pace, whether it was 3 rounds or 5 rounds. So that's kind of what I'm expecting.
Shit, man. From Colorado, of course, man. Most guys probably are hoping for the 5-round fights, you know?
Yeah, I don't know that I've ever actually been super exhausted in any fights. So that's kind of something that I don't really ever have to, spin my wheels overthinking,
Right, which is it's such a huge advantage. And by the way, we talked about elevation before. Denver's 5,280 and Mexico City 7,350.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Mexico City. I was thinking of New Mexico for some reason, but yeah, Mexico City I think is pretty high.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But listen, man, have a great fight. It's always good talking to you, and congrats on your first child. That's really nice.
Exciting.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, good talking to you guys too. Nice seeing you guys' faces.
You too, Cory, man. I can't wait to watch you this weekend, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, have a good time, man. We'll see you again, and have a great fight.
All right, cool. Peace, guys.
Okay, buddy.
Take care, Cory. Hey man, listen. He's always fun. I was serious when I said about Achilles. He's in and out. Yeah, like his footwork.
He's a nightmare. He's a fucking nightmare. Nobody wants to deal with him. And again, he just doesn't get tired.
And Mario always comes to fight. Always. I mean, and he's like, listen, he was in there with Umar. Like, he had some moments. Yeah, Umar, those hard guy to get a decision from is Umar. Yeah, the way he mixes in his grappling is so nice.
Yeah.
Jimmy, we need to make one more pick.
And let's promote this properly here. This McGregor Max Holloway 2, UFC 329 is, of course, this Saturday. Early prelims. This is an amazing card from top to bottom. 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Paramount Plus. Prelims are 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Paramount Plus. And, of course, the main card, 9 o'clock on Paramount Plus. A great card. By the way, there's one fight, Matt, that we did not mention. We talked about Luke Riley. Our buddy Cody Garbrandt is fighting Adrian Yanez. That's how good this card is. That's the second fight after Riley Kamaka on the prelim. That's a prelim fight. Cody Garbrandt, who I think he won that last fight. That was that strange. He was vomiting. I remember he got really. What was it? A groin strike that Cody got hit with.
It was. I don't want to do this because how much I like
Cody. Yeah,
Cody, but we can go with Gable Stevenson. Gable Stevenson's on this. I could look at that fight and it could say Alicia could have a hard time, and that could be maybe more of a safe pick. Maybe I should do that so I don't have to pick against Cody.
Well, again, it's hard. Cody having vertigo, like, and he vomited when he got which again, the groin strike could do that. But I was wondering, was that back? I felt very bad for him, but I mean, that could be a factor. I just don't know if it still suffers from it.
My thing is, I'm thinking less of that, which is, that's something. But I'm thinking Adrian Yanez is so good.
Yes, he is.
He's been having some tough luck, but he's fucking he's so, I think he's right there that he's too good to be having these losses. And I think he'll be back to true form. And I think Adrian Yanez is going to win. So I'll use Adrian as my last pick.
Okay, my last one here now. I am looking at Krylov Whitaker. Robert Whitaker's first time up at light heavyweight. Again, you never know.
Interesting.
He's lost 2 straight fights. Hamzat, that horrible face crank, and a split decision to RDR. How do I see this one going? How old is Whitaker? I think I like Whitaker so much I never ever want to pick against him.
I like everybody.
I do too, but I mean, sometimes when you've interviewed guys enough times, you know what I mean? You develop a personal liking of them because they're such fun guys.
He's 35.
Yeah. Krylov.
35. You're still dangerous at 35.
Yes, you are.
So,
and what's he going to be at light heavyweight? Is this going to be hard for him getting hit by a guy Krylov's size, or is this going to just give him a lot more energy because he's not fucking cutting that weight?
It's crazy. He fought at welterweight at one point.
Yeah.
But he's looked better, and look what he's done at 185. So now at 205, it should be. I want to see the size difference in there. I
know. That's
he's got that in and out style. He's got such a good skill set.
I'm going to take Krylov in that fight. I think Krylov.
Ooh.
I hate to do it too, and it's not for any real reason other than Nikita Krylov. I mean, how old is he, Nikita Krylov? He's 34, and how much bigger is he? 6'3", 215.
It's not easy.
I know, man. I know. He got knocked out by Dom Reyes, and Guskov knocked him out too. I just don't think Whitaker's going to knock him. I think that he's going to. I think I'm going to take Krylov in the second.
Hey, man.
Tough pick too. I really love Whitaker.
Hey, Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor. Super.
I try
exciting.
not to pick the main events because then I can't enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried about who I picked.
I feel Max is going to win. I feel Max knows that Conor is going to be the most dangerous in that first round. And I think the longer it goes, the better it is for Max. And the inactivity of Conor. I mean, anybody, I don't care who it is, who's been gone for how many years? 5? How long has it been?
It's been a while, yeah.
So, I mean, anybody coming back off that, there's going to be a lot of questions, And Max has been active.
Yes.
With all the best guys. And, besides that Ilya fight, and I mean, listen, he got out-grappled by Charles Oliveira, but I don't believe
who doesn't
Conor can use that game plan, even if he wanted to. I don't think he could just out-grapple him. So I think it's a very interesting fight, but I really see Max coming out ahead.
You might be right.
Yeah.
And I love Max.
Listen, hey, Conor's Conor. Conor's he's deadly accurate. He's got a very good skill set. So, yeah, he's got power to put anybody to sleep.
And the weight, Matt. Will the weight make a difference? It may not, but it's a 15-pound jump. Conor's been heavy for a while. Max is going up. How does it again, they both were at featherweight at one point, but how does it change? Does it change anything being hit by a guy at that weight, even though Conor came up as well?
Listen, Conor's going to be hitting hard at any weight, but it also, what does that do for your endurance? It doesn't help your endurance by going up in weight. I don't think it's going to hurt Max as far as endurance-wise, because I think he's going to come in whatever weight he feels natural at, and he's been active, and his endurance is never a problem. Where Conor in the past, it could be a little spotty, the endurance.
Sure.
So it's exciting, man. It really is super exciting. And the fact that you got like Patty Pimflett on that card versus Saint Denis, and it's just it sets up a lot of future things, future fights, potential fights.
Yeah,
that it's going to be a real special night.
It's going to be a great, and it's really old school in a way too. because I understand why for the main these big cards, they always want a title on the line. This is the first time in a long time that there's not a title on the line, but it reminds me of years ago. Years ago, a lot of times they would have fights that didn't necessarily have a title. So this is just a really exciting fight, and this is just something fans want to see, and it's a great fight.
Well, I'm going to be watching the fights in Odessa, Texas at Predator MMA and Vagabond Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to be doing a little seminar out there. I don't do many. People, if they hound me enough, and I get to know them a little bit through that, all right, you know what? I'll come out there.
Some of your closest friends don't even get to train with you.
Jimmy.
Some of your closest friends don't even, after 3 years, get to learn a lesson from Matt Serra.
Dude, we haven't even rolled with each other, been on each other's podcasts. What kind of friends are we?
Well, I mean, we are good friends. It wouldn't even be rolling. Just be me getting crushed and pinned.
No, I let you tap me, man. I let you get me
I don't want to tap you. I always know when Fabio's letting me go. Like, I'm always aware of when he's letting me. Like, I'll feel him tighten up on something and then relax. Like, and then in my mind, I'm like, all right, he got me. That would have been a choke, or that would have been my arm broken. And I'm not delusional about getting out of things.
Oh, listen. I got no ego. Just don't jump up and go like, I'm putting it on Twitter. I go, Jimmy, I was working with you. I'm fucking around.
What a dick move that would be. Is if you're letting me, I'm not earning a position, you're giving it to me, and you're showing me how to apply something, and then I do it, and I put it on Twitter.
Get up all happy, post it. Jimmy, hey man, the fights, we gave a proper plug.
Yes, this Saturday. Great fights. I'm going to be in, like I said, in Connecticut. And Brad Williams is my guest on my podcast this week. It's a really funny episode, an hour with Brad Williams, is a funny motherfucker. Yeah, he's a really good comic too. So
he's funny.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked. He was on with us recently.
Hey, oh yeah, he was. I like him a lot. He's my height. The Matt Serra channel on YouTube, Geeking Out with Matt Serra on Spotify and all that good stuff. I'm having, I'm doing the House of Dragon series review, reaction. I got those. And you know what? I'm not into horror movies and all that kind of shit, but my wife is. So I'm going to have the missus on with me, and we're watching Obsession tomorrow. So that should be fun. That's basically going to be like you looking through my TV into my living room, watching me and my wife watch a movie.
Watch a movie for the first, and she's never seen it, and you've never seen it.
No. And she's never been on my show, so it's fun. We'll have a good time.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have a good rapport. I've hung out with both of you and had dinner with the
Serras,
man. And
we're lovely people. The Serras.
You're a good couple. You're a good couple. Yes.
Thank you. But so Matt Serra channel on YouTube. And Jimmy, you plugged your stuff, or you want to plug it?
I did, buddy. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. I'm just playing. No one's interested. I'm plugging it. I'm literally basically just letting you and our producers know what I'm doing. No one cares.
Jimmy, all I know is we are coming up. Not yet, but by the end of the month, we're going to be reaching 1,000 episodes.
If we make it, you never know. We could be fired by then. Who knows? Let's just hang in there.
Come on, man. Hey, 1,000 episodes, Jimmy. No wonder why we're getting good at this.
As you say that, I'm listening, I'm going to hit my mic like a fucking clumsy amateur idiot.
Oh, shit. We have so much fun, dude.
It is a fun gig.
Here's to another 1,000. All right. Hey, Jimmy.
Or just a couple more.
Jimmy, a few more won't hurt. Hey, I'll talk to you before the weekend probably, but I cannot wait for the weekend. I'm looking forward to
Me neither.
Fights. It's exciting.
All right, buddy.
All right, Unfiltered Army. Until next week.
Talk to you soon, pal.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.